Okay, so give us an update how practice is going at this point, and how the team's coming together with all these new pieces we talked about.
This weekend we had our first scrimmage, and that was exciting. Got to see our players put it together. Again, we're a really talented team. We're just putting the pieces of the puzzle together. So, with 9 new players, we're trying to figure out kind of the system. It took, I want to say it took our team last year about until December to be able to really understand the system. I think our team is sort of in the beginning phases of that and still working to kind of understand the system and put it all together.
What's been revealed to you so far about the roster you have this year? What stood out?
The chemistry. They're great together, great teammates. The chemistry, the ability to make the extra pass. We didn't have that last season, and so I believe that you'll get to see a ton more assists from this women's basketball.
With AJ kind of being the one lone
senior
and proven veteran back, how much do you put on her this year? What do you ask of her this season?
I want AJ to not carry. AJ's natural tendency is to carry the weight of the program on her shoulders. So I've kind of told her just to enjoy her senior year, not to worry about carrying the load of the team. Although she's been a phenomenal leader, hardest worker, the one that helps enforce the culture. But I want her to also just enjoy her senior year. Don't worry about the culture of the program. The coaches will take care of that. You just go out there and play and do what you do well.
And then you have a new point guard this year. Tell me about that spot and how it's coming together.
Yeah, Cedrica. Ced is a little bit different than Jelly. I think both are very dynamic point guards. Ced is definitely a pass-first point guard that happens to be able to knock down the outside shot. Her pace and tempo is a little quicker than Jelly's, or Angelica, sorry. Her pace and tempo is a little bit quicker, but I'm really excited. Ced sees the floor like no other point guard out there.
You picked 5th in the league this year.
Yeah.
That's a sign of respect during your second season. How do you view that
right.
perception?
I was actually pretty surprised, being that we lost 75% of our scoring. So I was pretty surprised that we were voted so high. We didn't vote ourselves that high. But we'll see. Preseason polls are just that. They're just preseason polls. As Coach Ellis said in there, it's just an educated guess on where people think we're going to land. I think our league is so strong, so competitive. It's going to be interesting. There's so much talent in the Big South. We're just blessed and lucky to be a part of it.
What is the logical next step for your program here in year 2? What are you hoping to get it to this season?
Last year we were picked, I believe, preseason 9th or 8th. The next step is just to finish a little bit better. I think that's what you want to see when you're building a program. You want to see progression. You want to, a little bit better. We broke 7 records last year. We finished 6th in the league. Which was an improvement. But we're hoping to finish just a little bit better and compete. We want to compete.
Health-wise, any concerns entering the season?
No, nothing major. The new kids are getting used to tempo and pace, which comes, a little knick-knack injuries here and there, but nothing to be concerned about. All of our players will be healthy and ready to go first game of the season.
Do you have an actual starting 5 in mind yet? Or is
that's the great part. We don't. Every day in practice, our student athletes decide, who's going to get out there and play, and so I'm excited.